Hello again, and welcome back to XCOM The Long War. So it's time to extract my covert operative. Now, I'm not feeling massively sanguine about my chances here. I'll tell you what, so I will take a sniper, just on the off chance they are useful. Let's see, get a scope. You might as well take a laser, because medkit, if I need medkits, I've already lost the mission basically. Yeah, I absolutely hate these 4-man extractions. Whether it's doable or not is entirely dependent on the map.
Once Strike 1 is in position to provide an escort, our operative can complete the operation.
And how close together or far apart the comm relays are. Also, really don't like the fact that I've only got a 4 hit point assault with a relatively low movement value. But it was the only trooper I had. I was the best of a bad bunch, sadly. I would have liked to have given them, I think in future I will actually give them armor, even though it slows them down.
EXALT forces spooked one of our field operatives who was attempting to recover new intelligence by hacking an EXALT comm relay. Strike 1 is going in to ensure the operative is covered while decrypting the data from the remaining relays. We have to keep that operative alive if we're going to recover the remaining intel.
So, yeah.
Objective received.
Goal here is these guys secure the deployment zone. Operative goes in, hacks that, runs over to the next one, hacks that, dashes to the exit. Now this is a horrible map for this because of how far away everything is from the deployment zone. That's like the fact that my assault only has 4 hit points and is altogether rather squishy is super unpleasant. Okay, got away with that. So none of these want to be anywhere. Yeah, lines of sight are not great either. None of these want to be anywhere further than 1 dash move away from here. We are purely here to ensure the operative's safe extraction. Let's just steady you up. Suppressing fire. Once the relays have been hacked, they won't be able to use their primary weapon systems. They will, however, still be able to throw grenades and launch rockets, which is why I'm really worried about my operative's 4 hit points. I mean, I arguably should have given it ceramic plating for the extra hit point there.
Operatives in the field, and from the looks of them, EXALT is working quickly to integrate alien genetic material into their troops. Until we know the extent of their capabilities, I would advise extreme caution.
Yeah, I agree, Varland. I wish I didn't have to do this.
Excellent. Decrypted a piece of the data, and it looks like EXALT communications were temporarily...
Now, see, this is a problem because you've got potentially the chance to be hit by multiple grenades. That's a medic, so one doesn't have a grenade. But yeah, we've hacked the first one. We just got to pray to the RNGesus, as people call him. There's realistically nothing any of these fellas can do to help. I mean, I took the alien doobie chap, what's it? Oh, here comes grenades, just to give them steadfast, they wouldn't panic. But that's not going to help keep them alive if it eats a second grenade. Okay, they're moving. Okay, and more dropping in, and there's a rocketeer. This is also where the super jumpy legs Thin Man gene mod would be helpful, because my operative could just jump straight up onto the roof of this building and get out of line of sight. However, that is not to be.
That's it, Commander. We've decrypted the last of the data.
So we're hacked. We now just need to GTFO. Now down there we'll hopefully be out of line of sight. Run, rabbit, run, rabbit, run, run, run. Here comes a farmer with his gun. Everyone's just going to overwatch for this turn.
We've got new contacts inbound on Strike 1's
In my original playthrough of XCOM The Long War on easy mode, which is normal with the plus 15% aim and starting off with the extra squad sizes and such, I did actually fight my way through this mission. I think I had to kill 20 odd EXALT operatives. It was an absolute fuck ton. Right, you're easily within dash range, you're within dash range. You're within. Here's the operative. The operative is as well, so let's run like hell.
Commander, the operative has safely reached the extraction point with
Yep.
recovered data. We can either stick around and eliminate any remaining hostiles,
Oh
or
no.
move to the evac point and return to HQ.
Let's just get gone
Objectives updated.
while the going is good. So yeah, unfortunately they're going to be in hospital for a good couple of weeks. But not a lot I can do about that. You're always going to soak up a grenade. Yep, all soldiers are inside. Let's extract. Terrible. No, that's perfect. We don't want to be hanging around killing them, as they outnumber you by, 4 or 5 to 1.
Impressive work, Commander. Our soldiers have to be feeling good after a mission like that.
Yeah, 25 days they're out for.
The intel we recovered was enough to take down the rest of EXALT's cell. Unfortunately, looks like this was just a small
25 goddamn days.
test in operation.
Yeah, but at least they leveled.
We managed to find some clues as to the location of EXALT's headquarters, though. If we can track down more of their cells and collect additional intel, we'll be able to narrow down the possibilities and take out EXALT once and for all.
So I'm going to give them steadfast just in case we get a chance to take them again. That way they can take some armor. That's probably a mistake, but there we go. This way they've got some armor rather than anything else. I really want tactical officers. I really should have got this much sooner actually. It's about time I got around to getting it. As for who I'm going to upgrade, so now I don't really want to go assaults or scouts upgrading because they're far too far out on their own, and a lot of the officer abilities require being close together. For some reason some of these aren't actually allowed to be upgraded. That makes very little sense. But yeah, I'm thinking probably medics and engineers would make the best bet for promotions. I'm not entirely sure how it decides. Snipers, again, the same thing as scouts and assaults. They're so often away from the rest of the team. The ones that are based on proximity aren't necessarily going to trigger. Infantry and gunners could make officers. They're generally quite close to the rest of the unit, but by the same token they're generally more useful actually shooting things rather than using the command ability. So I'm going to basically make all my medics my officers whenever possible. They're always going to be near other troopers, so any proximity based buffs are definitely going to go there. So why can I not select certain others? What exactly are the rules for these officers? there's no real reason. It's clearly not based on rank. Maybe it's based on the number of missions they've been on. Possibly. Let's just check something. They've been on 5. I think they need to have been on 5 missions. Maybe. Yeah, a lot of these have only been on 3 missions. Yeah, that medic can't be promoted. That one can't be promoted. I've only got 3 medics. 1, 2. Yeah. Yeah, so I may possibly go with engineers as well as medics then. I mean, I do generally take engineers and medics on pretty much every mission anyway. So Gypsy can go for 1. As for the 2 options here, looks like I'm promoting all the girls. I'm not being sexist. I would promote a bloke as well if they were actually an option. Assault infantry, sniper, gunner, medic done, engineer. They're still fatigued, but never mind. Yeah, I mean, I do take medics and engineers on pretty much every mission after all. Yeah, you then. You are viable and you're one of the 2 classes. Of the 2, +1 will, it's good, but you can't guarantee having, 6 different nationalities for that bonus. And fatigue is a massive, massive problem already. That's a fellow with some sideburns. Yeah, fatigue reduction is good, especially since gene mods and such are all going to increase the amount of fatigue I suffer. Now for the time being, I think I might just leave it at that. See what we get between now and the council report. That's a lot of things we can now make. A lot of these are things that I want. I'm going to begin, however, I think I might just start doing some of these autopsies and some of these analysis. I mean, it's 4 days, 5 days, 7 days. Yeah, I might start doing the analysis and autopsies before I start on the longer ones. I really want all of these upgrades. However, it's going to take a not insubstantial amount of time to get all of those done. Yeah, that requires a lot of cash. All of these require a substantial amount of cash. So that will have to wait till the end of the month, I believe. Let's just see what we get. Oh, an abduction.
Commander, we're tracking
Say
several
moderate.
reported abductions via the hologlobe. I've got the coordinates locked in.
Okay then. So, speaking of bringing officers, let's bring some. So it's a model reduction, so an infantry, an engineer, a medic. God, I've still got no more scouts left. Well, yes, Jeremy's only fatigued for 4 more hours, so what I'm actually going to do is scan a little bit. Just until they're back on duty. I got it very, very close there, I will admit. Let's see, let's bring... God, everyone's so massively fatigued. Lieutenants on mission, infantry on mission, got a couple of assaults, scouts. I've got 1 medic already. I suppose a rocketeer can't hurt. 2, 3, 4, 5. Jesus, that's can't go wrong with a assault. So I'm seriously running out of people here. I've got one infantry already, haven't I? I don't really want to take out both of my infantries. I might have to just double down on assaults here, possibly. Actually, how about a gunner? I don't think I have a gunner currently selected. No, I do not. I'm also still not getting any scatter lasers. You can obviously bring a shatter ray. Engineer, double flash, double HE, and a laser rifle. Medic. A laser rifle. You can actually bring a smoke along with some medkits. Infantry. You can bring a scope and a laser rifle. Rocketeer. You can also bring a laser rifle and a scope just to give you some decent aim. And the gunner wants an auto laser, a spare med kit, and a scope just to bring your aim up a little bit. Given I've already got so many flashbangs, I don't think I realistically need quite so many. Let's get some ceramic plating on. Bring their hit points up a tad. 1, 2, 3, 4 flashbangs is arguably plenty. Maybe that scout could actually take some ceramic platings rather than a flashbang. Then they do have the movement to get into position. Man, I've got a sniper on this mission. And again, arguably not going to require one. Yeah, well, I think that'll do. So I am actually going to quickly back out and go for a smoke before I actually begin. Okay, fully nicotined up. Let us have a quick look. Alien research, threat, and so on. Come on, scroll faster, game. Yeah, this is actually a mod. It replaces the regular ticker with some information on how the aliens are doing. Right, mission control. Let's go save Brisbane. Why are you giving me that? They're not ready to upgrade. That's just telling me it's commanding, I think, rather than telling me they're ready for an upgrade. So let's crack on. Yeah, I really need about 4,000 space bucks. Yeah, generic units of magical currency, just to get all my projects.
So that's our next drop site.
Cheers, Bradford. Just to get all my projects.
From the ground indicate the aliens are moving within the city limits. We should get down there and secure the area as quickly as we can.
Cheers, Brad. Yeah, just to get all my various foundry projects and stuff being built. Part of my lack of cash is my own doing. I've built a lot of facilities that I am not necessarily taking full advantage of. That's draining my cash reserves due to the facility upkeep. Alright, let's have a quick little wee look. This is fairly up and down.
Solid copy, Big Sky. Strike 1 is cleared to engage.
Potential sniper nest up there, but let's start off just by launching our scout. Yeah, floaters. Not too big a concern. No, can anyone get into a position where they have cover and a shot? You can head up there. You can head to there. So I got a great sniper's nest, but no sniper to take advantage of it. Let's see, you can head to there. You can head to there. You are probably not going to get a shot regardless of where I put you. So we'll just pop you up there pop that door open just in case. Oh, we've still got another door to get through before we can get line of sight. And you can head around there. You'll be out of line of sight and possibly in position to get some flanks on next turn. I could have saved that for a run and gun this turn, but 52, 82. You've only got a shot at that one. You've got shots at both, so since you only have a shot at that one, you might as well take it. Okay, it's going to be like that again, is it? Okay, 96%, do not let me down. You did not let me down, that's excellent. You don't have a shot at anything, so we'll, actually no, we'll overwatch with you. You can take your 50-50. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. You can also overwatch, and you need to get back behind some cover. Yeah, that far forward is in danger of being flanked if it flies up. So you can get all the way back there and then go through the building, or maybe on top next turn. See what the Griblies do. Yeah, I'd really like to develop some. Probably on Overwatch, aren't you? Okay, let's have the scout head on up. Take a little peek. Ah, you're not on Overwatch. That's rather interesting of you. Can anyone else actually get far enough forwards to get a shot? You can get into half cover up there. That should give you line of sight. Let's see now, you could possibly dash up there, but that would leave you in potentially a bad spot for that. You could probably get to there, get a much better shot off than you will. So actually, let's just have my scout dash somewhere. It's going to be in cover. That's it. Okay, that's interesting. You move up, don't let me down a second time, please. Dash up there. Rocketeer, bring up the rear. Okay, you can't really come forwards at all, so let's just take the shots we can take. 59, that's not too shabby. Oh, beautiful. Okay, that means you then can dash up there. Probably not going to uncover another pod, and even if you do, you're in half cover with, 10 hit points. Okay, you can continue on forwards. You can dash up to a bit of cover. As is traditional with me, I'm going to be somewhat aggressive. Do love a bit of aggression. I do, after all, very much want the meld. This is a map where you can actually get quite a lot of use out of snipers. Just get you up there to grab that meld. Now you're in an uncomfortable spot because going through there will almost certainly trigger more activations. Let's just get you up there just to get a bit of vision, see what we're working with. Okay, apparently not a lot. Yeah, if I'd actually brought a sniper, That's a beautiful sniper's nest. But I neglected to bring one, so... pretty much a moot point. Let's also bring you up. I don't think you're going to be in position to get any sort of decent rocket shot off no matter where we go. So, since we know we've got no activations, we're fairly safe just running them up into the open there. And you likewise. Again, I don't quite want to bring them up because corner line of sight, diagonal line of sight in this game can be a bit... fucking kidding me, game? Okay then. Yeah, I say line of sight in this game can be dodgy as fuck. Bloody hell. Okay, that is super bad. What we can really do is bring them up and just pray to fuck that they miss. Okay, that's good, he's mind merging. I'm quite happy for you to mind merge instead of... oh, bloody hell. Okay, you've double moved, so you're not shooting. Mind fray, that could be risky. Okay, that's fine. Where's my last sectoid? Oh, it's a drone. Nice. Okay then. Top priority, yeah, I don't think I'm going to reach that meld. Top priority is just going to be getting these into better cover spots and hopefully killing shit. So let's have a little wee look. Let's have the shotgunner up. Take a shot at the Seeker. Okay. Now who's at the back there? What have you got shots on? Got shots on both of them, so let's try for the other Seeker. That's okay. You're allowed to miss once. In fact, don't they have... yeah, they do actually have the plus 15% to hit flying targets as well. Fucking hell, that's not brilliant. 46, 46. Okay, let's just see what else we've got going for us. 54. You there, 51. Okay, you're just going to have to roll them dice. Excellent. Okay, that's the immediate problem sorted. Let's get rid of that drone if we possibly can. Nice. Now you've got a potential flashbang opportunity, but flashing just the one seems a bit... not brilliant. Mind you, 33%, you're probably not going to hit a goddamn thing. Who else have we got left? Our Rocketeer can just fall back. It's only half cover, but it's still well within the smoke range. Well, since you are mind fraying, I don't like to take 44% shots, but can at least try, and you can just overwatch. And you can also overwatch just in case they decide to get a little bit cheeky. We have of course still got another Seeker around here looking to wreck our shit as well. So just the two sectoids and a Seeker kicking around. Bloody 33% shots. Okay, you can't actually make it far. Well, you could make it far enough forwards to get a running gun or to get a flank shot off, but it would be somewhat dicey. You can get a flank shot off. If I stay here, I'm just going to get wrecked, because RNG in this game just means they always get their 30% off, and you almost never get your 40% off. So yeah, well, we knew that was a risk we just had to take. We can't stand an exchange fire because RNG in this game is broken as fuck. And of course you missed. Well, didn't miss, but didn't actually take it out. Jesus. You can do absolutely nothing of use. I really need you to actually achieve things rather than just pissing about. Speaking of achieving things, let's just drop a HE on him. Also make that cover go boom. We should allow someone somewhere to actually kill it. Okay. Now we just need to finish off that fella. Got no AP. We have to get as close as possible. I think fuck for that. Okay, you're done. You're done. You're not quite done yet. Just move up. See if we can scare them with some overwatches. It's not super likely, but it's possible. I've just got to hope the Seekers choose to strangle one at a time rather than opening fire on my already weakened units. There's one unit of strangle. Beautiful shot, Iskinder. Okay, so let us regroup, reload. Move up. Reload. You can get back there. Much I'd love to continue pushing forwards to get that meld, we are in a bit of a bind here. And then you head on forwards. There I think we'll do. And another unit of Overwatch there. Them. Well, 100%. Beautiful. Couldn't kill it, but you know. Hey, at least we hit something. Of course they are going after our weakest member. Now, what's the other one doing? There should be at least 2 left. Yeah, 3 in total. So, right, let's have you take your shot. And then move up. Let's just have you dash up there. So if you head there and overwatch for us. And you can just overwatch because you can't really do anything else. Again, they're seekers, so they're going to get easy flank shots off on us anyway. So what we'll do is heal ourselves. You can start heading up a bit, hopefully not uncovering any more pods. And you can also head up there. And take an overwatch. Well, that shouldn't survive. And indeed it didn't. And the other one. Nice. God, they are determined to strike. Oh no, they have gone for the infantry rather than the scout. Interesting. Now 100% hit chance. It's guaranteed to do sufficient damage. And that's it. Excellent. I am well happy with that. Not massively happy that the gunner took that bloody hit on a 33% chance, but that's XCOM for you. I just hope we can make it to the end of the month without anything else happening, so I can get some funding in and get a good look. Interesting. Actually didn't get wounded. Okay then, right, we've got field surgeon. We will obviously be taking revive because why wouldn't you? And you can take heat ammo because robotic enemies are pains in the arse. Got a reasonable amount of materials from that. A little bit of cash. So foundry, still don't have anywhere near enough cash for those that I really want. So let's see if we can make it to the end of the month. Lots of people coming back to duty, that's really useful. Okay, scout done. More damage, more alloys, more Illyrium, that's very good news. So let's get our fighter analysis done as well. A bit more spinny, roundy. I do actually need my alloys for other things, so I'll say not now, just for the time being. So let's see how the council thinks we're doing, shall we? All got an A. Yeah, 5 US foes escaped. That's... Yeesh. That's very bad, isn't it? Thank you, councillor. Right, so we got 599 now. We've finally got our 20th engineer, which means we can finally get our satellite uplink on. And we're also absolutely going to require, now then, so some alloy plating. Get a couple of those. I'm not too fussed about the rest of these things. I am building 2 scatter lasers, a sniper rifle, a few cannons eventually getting there, the shiv's getting there. I don't need the advanced suppression. If I'm going to start using shivs I will need that, but right now I'm paying a bit of a keen eye on my cash reserves. 229, what projects can I get? Still can't get alien metallurgy. Could however get improved salvage for weapon fragments, that's always useful. I'd really rather like to get that. So before I start looking at anything else, I will actually do a quick scan. Now, Intel scans, first one of the month costs 50, second 100, and so on. Keeps going up. But it is vitally important to do it, because otherwise you get that either a massive panic spike like what happened to France, or they steal money, or they slow down your research. So you've got to keep scanning at least twice a month, just to preemptively prevent that. So then I want to be taking, here's my soldier list. Assault is 7 hit points, but that's probably including their armour. Assault 6 hit points. 6, 6, 5. Yeah, see, I've got a lot of better ones up and running. Actually, I don't think that does include... No, it doesn't include their armour. So I could take my Corporal Assault. They're only speed 12, which is not ideal. 6 hit points, speed 13.
We're monitoring several
And 40 will.
We may need to run a diagnostic. This doesn't look like a legitimate target.
I think 6 hit points. They've only got 5 hit points, but they do have 15 will. I could maybe have waited on that scan until I had my alloy plating ready. Oh, that's apparently going to be quite some time. Yeah, it's going to be 7 days. That would have been too long to wait. They would have been active. So yeah, I think going for 6 hit points, 13 move is probably my best option here. 41 will as well. I mean, we'll take that one. I mean, the chances are I am going to have so I can either have extra point of movement, you know, but 17, but I'd rather have the extra hit points just for security from the grenades, I think. Definitely got to have steadfast, because if they take a hit from a grenade and panic, they are totally screwed if it is an extraction op.
Covert operative deployed to disrupt EXALT cell in.
Right, we've got a satellite being built and an uplink being built. Could do with a second satellite, really. I could also really do with, I think I may have to give up those alloys in favour of cash. I mean, alloys are normally 3 per. Weapon fragments, no. Laser rifles, no. Sectoid corpses, yeah, absolutely. Alien alloys. Oh, yeah. But yeah, that was 120 instead of 36. Yeah, we'll take that. 299, is that 1 credit short of that project? Yeah, 1 credit short. So let's just sell any random. Definitely need to keep all of these corpses. I've got plenty of Illyrium, let's just sell 1 of Illyrium. Just to get the cash to get that foundry project started. It's going to take a very long time and take a huge amount of resources. But we definitely want to get those up and running ASAP. So then let's have a bit more spinny, roundy. Let's say low, medium, avalanche, stingrays. Yeah, I don't fancy my chances of actually taking one of these out. But they're probably doing a scouting op to then send forth a hunter. So I'm just going to have to let that go, I think. I don't like doing it, but I'm just going to have to let that go. And then hope I can take out the hunter instead. Here's my 1 new rookie. Again, could do with far more of those. Okay. that's that done. So yeah, more alloys, more Illyrium, better chance of hitting, all awesome. So let's get our Thin Man autopsy going.
The Tall One has, up until this point, been unofficially referred to as the Thin Man. Initial testing has revealed a concerted effort by the aliens to modify this specimen's genetic structure in such a way as to make it appear human. However, on closer inspection, they seem to have had some trouble concealing the eyes, which appear to be reptilian in nature.
Indeed they are reptilian, as anyone that's seen any of the preview stuff for XCOM 2 will know. So let's have a bit more spinny roundy. Okay, that's built. Let's put that on there. It's going to take a week to refit, but that'll hopefully give us a bit more of a fighting chance in the air. Ah yes, and that's our repair bay. Like I say, it's cost me money to build, and it will continue costing me upkeep from this point on, and it's not absolutely necessary, but it'll give me the workshop rebate bonus, and I've got to build one sooner or later. Okay, and again, may as well arm that right off the bat. I mean, it's leaving me without anything at all. Oh, a single Stingray. That's all I've got left to fight with, but yeah, let's carry on. A large nap of Earth. Well, that's probably going to land since it's nap of Earth. So I could be looking at doing a really tricky mission here. See what it does.
By ignoring these UFO contacts, we're putting our entire satellite network at risk.
Yeah, I know.
Commander, we have multiple reports of new abductions in progress.
Yeah,
The locations
so
are marked
yeah,
on the
it's
hologram.
only doing a I thought it was going to land and I was going to have to launch a big assault, but instead it's just a regular abduction. So that's something we will definitely do next time. But until then, I'm just having one more brief glance at that. Because alien resources are quite high now, but our threat level's back to 0, so hopefully they won't be exploding our satellites. France's panic is into the manageable area. We're definitely going to lose Nigeria before long, but never mind, they'll then probably focus on Egypt. But as long as they're in there and not going in there, which is where we want to expand to next, when we've got the cash for our interceptors and satellites and such, that seems quite acceptable to me. So once again, thank you very much for watching.